Charles Millard once said, when you bring together good people for a great cause, there are no limits. And I think that's at the heart of what Together Without Limits means to us and to THON. We don't want to be complacent with where THON is now. We want to look to where we can go and always reach higher and make things better for the kids, for the families, and for their futures.
The way that, particularly graphic design, logo design works is that initially, you have an idea, and then this idea, you have to get that into a physical form somehow, so you just start sketching, and then all of us, it was kind of funny, all the graphic design students are just at the light table, working off of these images, and they just keep going and going until you get something you're like, yes, let's roll with that sounds great. And then it's interesting how the whole process progresses, because all of a sudden you find something that you just really fall in love with, and then you bring it to your professor and he's like, nope, that's not it. So then you restart again, and as long as you have a really prominent idea, it just kind of takes on a life of its own, and the idea basically tells you what it should look like. The actual elements of the logo for this year, it depicts a little boy and a little girl standing next to each other in a boat, and the boat is sailing towards the viewer, and the little boy has a telescope and they're just kind of looking at this unknown horizon that's just somewhere in the distance. My favorite part about it is that it's stylized in such a way that it could be waves on an ocean, and that would completely make sense, but it could also represent clouds in the sky, and I just really think it's an awesome and beautiful idea.
My favorite part of the THON 2011 logo is definitely the fact that this year it includes a little boy and a little girl. I think this is really important because the Four Diamonds kids, they're boys and girls, and when they look at this logo, I think this year they're actually going to be able to relate to it and see, oh, there's a little boy on there, there's a little girl on there. They're both pushing the limits together. So it's something that they can both relate to, and it's not limited to one gender or anything like that.